Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into something super useful, which is how to test the actual link speed between two devices which are connected to the same Wi-Fi network, right? So whether you are sharing files or gaming or just curious, right? This test will show you how fast your devices really talk to each other on your local Wi-Fi connection, right? So this is going to be very useful if you want to understand what is the internal link speed between the two devices on your Wi-Fi network, right? So first thing first, what here is what you will need. So first is the Wi-Fi, right? So let's say for me, I'll have a Geo Air Fiber router, right? So this is a router which is Geo Air Fiber, and this will radiate the Wi-Fi, right? Then I have two devices. One is Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra and other is Xiaomi 13 Pro. So this is Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra and this is Xiaomi 13 Pro device, right? So these two devices are connected to the same network, same Wi-Fi network, which is the Geo fiber. Okay, so what I will do is, also another thing which I like to mention is that you need to have a command line tool which is called iperf3. Okay, so this is iperf3 which you can download on the device, both the devices. And to run this tool you will need to download the uh, terminal app from the Play Store, which I'll show you in a bit. So you will have a terminal app here, right? And here as well. And in the terminal you will run command, uh, right, to install the ip3 tool, right? I'll show you in a bit. And then I'll be sending some data from S25 Ultra, and that data will be received on Xiaomi 13 Pro, and whatever the bandwidth we get, right, and that will be the link speed on this particular local Wi-Fi network. So iPub3 is kind of a lightweight tool, right? So it's basically a tool which works with one device acting as a server and other device as a client. So let's say device A, this one is a uh, let's say client, and this one device B is a server. Then this will be sending the data and this will be receiving the data. Okay. Uh, okay, let's get started. On the left I have S25 Ultra, on the right I have Xiaomi 13 Pro, and I am here at Play Store. So in the Play Store you can see I have opened this Termux app. So this you need to install in both the devices. So I'll open this one by one. Okay, now as you can see, right, to install any app, right, on this terminal, you need to run the pkg install and the package name. So here the package name is ipof3, so you will run pkg install ipof3. Okay, and then it will just try to download and install it. Since my case it's already installed, so it's saying ipof3 is already the newest version 3.18. So here also same, even we can check it. So if I do ipof3 minus v, then it will give the version. So currently it's also 3.18. So now what I will do is I will show you which Wi-Fi network I am connected to. So on S25 Ultra you can see this is Geo Air Fiber connection, and I'll go to the advanced settings to show you more details. So this is the Geo Air Fiber connection. I'm connected to 5 GHz band and the Wi-Fi 6 standard. If I go in more details, then this is the connection information. Currently the link speed is 720 Mbps for receiving, and for sending 324. It keeps on changing, right? And the IP which I have is 192.168.31.236, right? This is the IP which I'm getting. Okay, now coming to this one, right one. So I'll come back here. Even we can see here also that what is my IP. So in the IP address section I am saying 192.168.31.236. On Xiaomi phone If you go to the Wi-Fi settings and if you go here, you will get the details like what is the connection speed. It's 1200 mbps, right? And the IP address, this is the in the IP address section, this is v6 IP, and the v4 IP is also 192.168.31 dot you can see right here 227, right? So this is the IP of this network. So now I'll go back to the terminal app. Even you can check here, if I run the ifconfig command, you can see the IP. So here this is the WLAN 0 IP, right? So this is the wireless LAN IP 192.168.31.227. And if I go to the S25 Ultra device also, if I type IP ifconfig, then I'll also see, sorry, ifconfig, then I'll also see the WLAN 0 IP, which is 192.168.31.236. Okay, so now let's start the data transfers. So what I will do, I'll make one of them as a server and other as a client. Server means that will be accepting the data and client will be sending the data, right? So to make a IPOF as a server, I'll make this let's say Xiaomi as a server, right? So I will type IPOF3, right, and minus s, right? Once I type this, you can see by default it's listening on particular port, which is 5201. And then on the left side, I will also type pipe of 3 minus c, right, to send the data. This will be running as a client, so minus c. And then I will say which IP I want to send the data on, this WN0 IP of Xiaomi, right, so, which is 192.168.31.227. So 192.168.31.227. So this will be sending data to the Xiaomi phone, Xiaomi wireless LAN client, wireless LAN phone, right? And I think it will directly work. But if you want to modify something like formatting, by default it will give speeds. So here server is already listening. Let's start the transfer. See, we are able to do the data transfers perfectly, right? So initially we can see the transfer speed is not that much good. It means currently the bandwidth which we are getting, right, the throughput which we are getting, that is not good. So maybe I'll try to shift the place, okay, and I'll go to some better place near to the router, and then I'll run the transfer again. Okay, let's see if we are getting better speeds. I think yes, now you see the speeds are improved a lot. Now I'm getting 180 260 kind of, right, very high throughput. So yeah, this helps you test, right, uh, what is the, whether your device is at proper place, right, whether you are able to get the proper connectivity and proper link speed, right? So I think that was it. So this will help you identify the link speed between two devices on a Wi-Fi network. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can write it down in the comment box. Please like this video, please share whoever needs it, and then please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.